Hello and welcome everybody. I hope I am completely audible. Hello and welcome everybody. I hope I am. शिव चौहान वो hen वाला question में who नहीं आएगा क्योंकि who we use when we are talking about human beings. So either which or that we should have used to join, because the other option is not there. We will use which. Expected poems and short stories. I already told you. You cannot leave Little Match Girl. You cannot leave Caged Bird. You cannot leave Angel in Disguise. Okay, these are the questions that you cannot leave. Yes, 60 plus of course, because that was a very easy paper, right? जिसने भी यहाँ से वो question paper का solution नहीं देखा है, you will find it in website also. You will find the writing skill part also completely. I wrote it for you, so you can check what you had to write, what was the format and everything. Shant, just check once. Angel in Disguise, don't leave, because certain questions are quite good enough. For example, the theme. Okay, who is the angel in disguise? Title का significance, ऐसा questions पढ़ लो. Okay, rest of it I think you can write. Can we leave blue bead? No, I will not suggest you to leave blue bead. Just once you read and go. Probable questions in the last class, I already told you, in the class where we discussed the question paper, language paper. I told you the most probable questions. Check that, find out the probable questions from there, and you can read only them and go. Okay. One thing that I want to announce before I start today's class. Okay, that is, it will be a long class, more than 60 questions we are going to discuss today. So, all the questions from the Merchant of Venice part, the MCQs we are going to do today. Summary you can check in the playlist, dear. Summary question is not going to come here in your exam, that is for sure. Nobody will ask you to write a summary on a particular chapter. Okay, so we will begin with today's topic, and before we begin, as the channel name suggests, my name is Reshmi Mukherjee. In my channel, you get ICC, ISC, English literature, and English language topics. There is, most importantly, I do not conduct any offline class. No offline class I conduct nowhere. Okay, neither in Mumbai, nor in Bangalore where I stay, nor in Kolkata, nowhere. Okay, do not request me for that. Only offline private classes I conduct, that also only a few, because I do not have that much time. I will let you know about that. So you will find the explanatory classes in the playlist. You can go and check them. Merchant of Venice से treasure trove सारे explain किए हुए हैं. Written materials, for example, Act 4 ka you will find in this website. Certain questions also you will get over there. Telegram channel, you can connect with me over there. I share the live class links. You will not miss any of the classes, important classes. And of course, the only request, do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you are benefiting from here. And what I was talking about the classes, private classes batch, which is going to start from April. Those who want to join, you can start mailing me, and it will end by end of May. So after that, we are not going to conduct anybody in the classes, because the topics will already be we will start teaching them. So it is ending by May. So those who are interested, you can mail to this email ID, mention your class, date and number of desired classes. Okay, so class timings, you write them down. Maybe there will be some addition of classes or reduction of classes. A few timings can change, but as of now, these are the class timings: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So today I started early because today is Tuesday. We had a class, but we started early because we are going to take a long class because there are more than 60 questions to discuss today. And of course, you can share your question papers. We can discuss them in live classes. As of now, the grammar papers, certain portions which you find difficult, you can send clear PDFs to me or scanned PDFs to this email ID again. All right, that's all. We will move to our topic today. After today, yes, classes will continue, but you will it will be classes for class 9s, class 11s, class 12s, not for yours. Okay, your class is over for now, as of now. Okay, first question. Let's move to the first question for today. What information did Salarino give about a report at Rialto? No, no summary is going to come. What is the summary of this chapter? It will not come like that. Okay. Classes will start just after this today's class. We will start with the other classes, class 9 and 11. Okay, so Antonio's ship had been wrecked. Antonio had been taken. Just slightly answer a bit fast today instead of moving to other discussions over here. Okay, because we have lot many questions to do. Let's not waste time. So yes, it is going to be option number A. Antonio's ship had been wrecked. Next, at which of the following places Antonio's ship was said to be wrecked? Good evening, Rumia. At which of the following places Antonio's ship was said to be wrecked? Number 2. Of course, 2 option number A, Goodwin Sands. Very good. Next, number 3. Whom does Salanio refer to as a big liar? Whom does Salanio refer to as a big liar? Lady Rumor, Nap Ginger, Honest Woman, Highway of Prolixity. Death touches the spring of common humanity. I have already explained a huge number of times. जब कोई किसी का डेथ हो जाता है तभी मे बी वो पर्सन को कोई पसंद नहीं करते हैं बिफोर ही डाइड बट व्हेन शी इज डेड देयर इज अ काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग्स दैट वी देयर इज अ काइंड ऑफ sympathetic feeling that we have for that person. That is the spring of humanity. I don't think you can leave any scenes because anyway MCQs are going to come from everywhere. Okay, number 3. Number 3, I don't think so. It will not be over by 9 p.m. There are many questions today. It will continue after that. Oxymoron means opposite words placed side by side. Okay. Silent chaos. Lady rumor. Okay. Number 3 is lady rumor. Number 4. Why did the lady rumor weep? Mehak, I've already told you. Please check the video from the beginning. You will find it. The important poems. So she wept for the death of her third husband. She wept for the loss of Antonio's ship. She was sorry for Antonio's fate. 4A you are saying. I am getting 4A and 4B, but it will be option number A. She wept for the death of her third husband. This lady is not connected to Antonio's ship. This is just reference. Okay, that I hope the news is a rumor. Because she was a drunkard, she did not take care of her children, she was careless, she was, that these are the reasons why she was hated. Possible, Ayushi. Some questions will be direct, some questions will be somewhat, tricky. So it will be mixed question paper. 5, number 5, option number, yes, vice, intemperance, idleness. So what was the news among the merchants according to Shylock? Shylock had made a strange bond, no. Shylock's ship had been wrecked, no. Shylock's daughter has eloped, no. None of the above. It will be option number D. Why see? Shylock's daughter has eloped. That news did not come from the merchants, right? That came from Genoa, right? So we will not write this, we will write option number D. It will be a moderate paper, neither too difficult nor too easy. Salarino compared the difference between Shylock and his daughter as between black and white, ordinary red wine, and expensive Rhenish wine, both A and B, none of the above. Equal yoke of love meaning equal amount of love. Okay, you will get a question like this here also, then we will discuss about that. Okay, so compared the difference between Shylock and his daughter, of course, black and white as well as ordinary red wine and expensive Rhenish wine. So both A and B would be the correct answer. 6, C. Very good. Next, number 7. Which of the following was not used by Shylock to refer, not this one C, not written in capital letter, not underlined. So be careful with it. Duke was unable to solve the difference because this is an important question. Why was he not able to solve the difference? Because the bond was signed by both parties and he had nothing to do about it. Okay. He had to give it. Number 7. Which of the following was not used by Shylock to refer to Antonio? Devil, prodigal, beggar, bankrupt. So it will be devil. So next one, number 7 we have done. Let's move to number 8. How will Shylock use Antonio's flesh? How will Shylock use Antonio's flesh if he got it as a part of his bond? No, no, Harshit, you are not very late. It will be a long class. Don't worry. How will Shylock use Antonio's flesh if he got it as a part of his bond? Sell it to a butcher? No. Feed it to the vultures? No. Give it to Launcelot? Of course not. So option number B. Next, number 9. According to Shylock, to what use Antonio's flesh would be put if not used for feeding others? He said, but it was not from, read the question, it was not from the merchants, right? It was from the people over there. So we cannot say it is option number C. According to Shylock, to what use Antonio's flesh would be put if not used for feeding others? Of course, to not B, not B. It will be to satisfy his thirst for revenge. To satisfy his thirst for revenge. Okay. Number 10. What is meant by the term prodigal as referred to by Shylock? No, Ayushi, if you have written an original story, no problem. But it should be framed properly. There should be a climax. If it is good enough, you will get good marks. Prodigal as referred to Shylock, poor man, one who cannot give the loan back, a spendthrift, a cheat. A poor man. Meant by the term prodigal. Prodigal means what? Option number C, a spendthrift, of course. Okay. What is a Rialto? The stock exchange, a place where businessmen gather, Antonio's house, the dockyard where Antonio's ship will return with the rich cargo. A and B both are coming. Spendthrift means somebody who spends a lot of money. Okay, here and there. The stock exchange, place where businessmen gather? No, only A, the stock exchange. Stock market, stock exchange. Number 12. How did Antonio cause loss to Shylock? By lending money without taking interest, by hating Jews, by using unfair trade practices, none of the above. Who was Tubal? Tubal was another Jew whom Shylock had asked to find, given some money to find Jessica after she ran away. Okay, so how did Antonio cause loss to Shylock? By lending money without taking interest, by hating Jews, by using unfair trade practices, none of the above. By lending money without taking interest, that was the problem, no? He caused trouble to Shylock's business. So option number A. Next, number 13. Why is Antonio the bankrupt likely to be so? Unwin Thomas, she is the wife of Shylock. Act 5 is important. Why is Antonio the bankrupt likely to be so? 13. Um, B, you were saying, because his cargo ship is wrecked, because he lends money interest free, no. Overspends his money, option number B, 13B. Next, number 14. What is meant by so smug? What is this so smug word meaning? Self satisfied, so proud, so much of a spendthrift, so much of a waster. Refer to two RTC questions from prose or poetry. Depends on the question, Yash. Okay, it depends on the question. I would have, because already half of your chapters are reduced, so I would prepare all, and according to the questions, the ones that I find easy, I would have chosen the question accordingly. You will get Manna's question soon. Okay, I will tell you. Manna means heavenly food. So it will be 14A, correct? So self-satisfied. Number 15. Which of the following Shylock does not attribute to Antonio? Which of the following Shylock does not attribute to Antonio? Good evening, Mayank. Interfered in business deals, prevented a profit of 500,000, eloped with his daughter, despised his race. Of course, 15, option number C, does not know. He did not elope with his daughter. So option number C. Next, number 16. Number 16 is saying, what is the purpose of Shylock's remarks comparing the Christians and the Jews in the play? Number 16. 16, you are saying option number C, to show the insult meted out to the Jews by the Christians. This is an important question. Read properly and then answer. What is the purpose of Shylock's remarks? Uska purpose kya hai? All of the above is not possible. Why? See, to reveal the difference. Difference समझाने के लिए Shylock was now talking, right? He was trying to point out that you see there is no difference. There is no difference between Christians and Jews. If you hit this person, he will be hurt. If you hit the other person, the Jew, he will also be hurt. So he did not point out the difference. He was trying to show that there is no difference actually. So all of the above is also cancelled. To show the insult meted out to the Jews by the Christians. But what is his purpose? He wanted to defend his resolution that I am, of course, going to take a pound of Antonio's flesh. So it will be 16, option number A, not B. Those who have said 16, option number A, that is correct. Rest is incorrect. Number 17. Salanio refers to whom as another man from the same race. Who is this another man from the same race over here? No, no, it is not from Xavier Pinto workbook. Xavier Pinto workbook mein, I don't know. I have the old version. I don't have the new edition, but I did not find any MCQs. There are normal questions. So, Salanio refers to whom as another man from the same race. This is, of course, Tubal B. Okay. Shylock feels alternately grieved and jubilant. See, first alternately means एक बार grieved हुआ मतलब दुखी हो गया, फिर happy हो गया, jubilant. Okay. On hearing which of the following? A, B, C, D. Erebus is actually, we are talking about the darkness of the underground, okay, of hell. His daughter's thievery, his and his bond with Antonio, forfeiture of his bond and Antonio's shipwreck, daughter's elopement and Antonio's shipwreck, none of the above. See, grieved by daughter's elopement that she ran away, and jubilant happy because of Antonio's shipwreck. So option number C. Salarino compared the character of flown bird with that of Shylock. The flown bird is a reference to Jessica, Portia, Nerissa, Antonio. Very good. Of course, the flown bird is Jessica. Number 20. Who among the following is a friend of Shylock? Who among the following is a friend of Shylock? Why did he go to Genoa? Option number C, everybody is saying, of course, because Tubal's name is over here, is a friend of Shylock. And why did he go? Because he was searching for Jessica. Very good. Number 21. What did Shylock wish for his daughter? What did Shylock wish for his daughter? That she never returns, that she were not born, that she were dead wearing the jewels, that she were married to a Jew. I'm getting mixed answers. What did Shylock wish for his daughter? That she were dead wearing the jewels. Option number C, not A or B. Okay. So we have finished Act 3 Scene 1. We did 21 questions from Act 3 Scene 1. We are moving to Act 3 Scene 2. Okay. Why did Portia ask Bassanio to wait for a day or two before making the Neela? It is not possible to do faster than this because this is a live class. There are many students present here. Usko bhi reply karna hai. I am giving it almost not even 1 minute. Okay, I cannot go faster than this. Okay, so why did Portia ask Bassanio? If you are preparing something, you can prepare that and see this video later on. Okay, those who want it faster than this, please do whatever you are preparing. Tomorrow is your exam, so prepare कर लो वो. फिर आके जब preparation हो जाए तब ये MCQ. This will be a recorded class, no? It will not be a problem. Okay. हाँ, scroll study कर लेना because scroll is important. What was written in the scroll can come as a question. एक ही scroll है जो Bassanio का scroll है. That is important. Why did Portia ask Bassanio to wait for a day or two? If he would not wait, his choice must be wrong. No. If he would make a wrong choice, he would lose Portia. This is the reason, right? Wait कर लो क्योंकि अगर wrong choice हो गया तो he is going to lose Portia and that he will have to leave that place. Okay. It's not that कि wait कर लिया तो wrong नहीं करेंगे, wait नहीं किया तो ज़रूर he will make a wrong choice. That is not right, right? So option number B. Number 2. Why can't Portia tell Bassanio which casket to choose? Mercy speech very important. Those who are asking questions from Act 4 Scene 1 website पे जाओ. Website में हर एक line का explanation दिया हुआ है free of cost. Open it. Check every line का meaning क्या है. जो भी mercy speech, whichever speech you have trouble in, go and check from there. Okay. So why can't Portia tell Bassanio which casket to choose? Of course, option number A. She is bound by an oath not to reveal it. Okay. Next, number 3. If Bassanio were to choose a wrong casket, what would he do? If Bassanio were to choose a wrong casket, what would he do? He would go back, he would lose Portia, he would try again, none of the above. He would lose Portia. Very good. He would lose Portia. What is meant by they have overlooked me? What is meant by they have overlooked me? They have ignored me, they have cast a spell upon me, they have put some magic on me, they have cheated me. Acha, those who are typing it like B like this, it will not show, okay? All those messages are hidden from YouTube. So single type, just B option लिखना है तो सिर्फ एक ही बार B लिखो. B करके मत type करो, वो आएगा ही नहीं मेरे पास. All right? How does Maggie emerge as an angel in disguise for the Thompson couple? Of course, because she brought happiness in a family, in a childless family. The mother, the lady had Mrs. Thompson had become, very self-inflicting, and she became very rude because she did not have anybody to love and take care. She had no baby. Maggie came in and brought happiness to the family. So they have ignored me. They have cast a spell upon me. Of course, they have cast a spell on me. B. No link of this paper is given nowhere. Okay. So this is the only place where you can find it. Which quality of Portia is reflected when she detains Bassanio a little longer while making his choice? Most welcome, Abhishek. Which quality of Portia is reflected when she detains Bassanio a little longer while making the choice? Of course, it is her romantic nature. That is reflected here. Number 6. Which of the following reasons Portia gave for talking too much? To prolong the time and delay Bassanio's choice of casket, to make her viewpoint clear to Bassanio, to give Bassanio a hint in making his choice, and all of the above. To prolong the time and delay Bassanio's choice of casket, as was directly mentioned in the text. Not D, only A. Okay. Repeatedly I'm saying जो भी ऐसे ए करके लिख रहे हो, just my maths, it will not show, it will be hidden permanently, so don't do that. Okay. एक ही बार एक ही ऑप्शन लिखो. For example 6 का A है तो सिर्फ एक ही बार A करके लिख के सेंड करो. Whom did Bassanio call, oh happy torture, my tormentor? One of the students over here had sent me the paper in my mail, so that is what I am discussing over here. Okay, I do not have any other link of this paper. I cannot share it with you. अगर आपको कहीं और से मिल जाए तो of course it is good enough. Whom did Bassanio call, oh happy torture, my tormentor? Shylock, Antonio, Portia, Tubal. Of course, Portia. What is meant by the swan-like end? Before the swan dies, it sings its last song. If Bassanio were to fail, he would sing a song. Okay, if Bassanio chooses the wrong casket, his end will be marked by fading music like that of a dying swan. None of the above. Number 8. Of course, it will be 8, option number C. Next, number 9. Why does Portia get the music played when when Bassanio was to make his choice? To lessen Bassanio's tension, to guide Bassanio to choose the correct casket, to provide entertainment, none of the above. 9, you are saying option number B, which is to guide Bassanio to choose the correct casket, of course. Number 10, besides the swan song, what role does music play? No, not none of the above. The option is given, no, to guide Bassanio to choose the correct casket. That will be the right option. Besides the swan song, what role does music play? Achha, at present, I am not taking questions. So, first pay attention to the MCQs. Option number 10A. It calls the bridegroom to marriage. Why only A? A and B both know. It welcomes the new crowned monarch. Option number D. Correct. So 10 till 10 we have done. Now let's move to number 11. Who is Alcide? Young Hercules, Trojan king, Hession's lover. Correct. Of course it is young Hercules, number 11. Number 12. What did Alcides do? He rescued howling Troy. He rescued Dardanian wives. He rescued a young woman who was to be offered to the sea monster. None of the above. Number 12. No, real fan. IR. If you had followed my videos, YouTube videos, many a times I have told you these are the same names. Okay. He is not his father. Option number C. Perfect. He rescued a young woman who was to be offered to the sea monster. Correct. Next, number 13. What is meant by howling Troy? Burning Troy, wailing Troy, Troy offering prayers loudly, Troy resisting the sacrifice. Number 13. Number 13, mixed answers I'm getting. Just to read the question, it is easy. Why Troy resisting the sacrifice? Everybody was crying, nobody could resist. That's why Hercules came. So this is cancelled. Troy offering prayers loudly? No. Burning? It was not burning. Wailing Troy. Wailing ka matlab hai crying. Okay. So wailing Troy ka matlab hai crying Troy. What is meant by howling Troy is the Troy, every people, the Dardanian wives, they were all crying, looking at the condition of the uh, princess. Okay, so wailing Troy. Who were the Dardanian wives? Prasun Priyadarshi, at present, though, I will not be able to clarify your doubts when you contact me because the classes that I teach, okay, my private classes, those children are also whom I have to take care of. So I will have continuous classes. So this one is a free class for you, which you can take benefit from. Who were the Dardanian wives? The wives of Dardanus, the wives of Hercules, the Trojan women, none of the above. Number 14. I think everybody should write this answer correctly. Number 14. Character description is important. Character description I have provided to you in the website. You can check it. 14 is number C, the Trojan women. According to Bassanio, how can vice assume the external show of virtue? By proving the wrong as right, by having a false appearance, by adding false images to vices, by acting like great warriors. Okay, 15 you are saying by acting like great warriors. Of course not. Who said number D? Incorrect. By adding false images, no. By having a false appearance. Number B. Number 16. What is meant by have livers white as milk? 16. What is meant by have livers white as milk? Everybody is saying number B and correct. Cowards have livers as white as milk. This concept was an Elizabethan concept, don't forget. Okay. Okay. So what do Hercules and Mars stand for in this scene? Chan, Chandan Roop. This generally the class timing is from 9:30, but today it is a long class, almost 2 hour class. So I have started it early. It will continue at least till 10. Don't worry, Mayank, it will not be a problem. Okay. So many question papers you already have. I will again provide you certain classes. Okay, so don't worry. More question papers I will keep uploading. फॉल्स अपीयरेंस नो फॉल्स अपीयरेंस के बारे में पूछा उन्होंने कि जो पूरा गोल्ड कास्केट क्यों नहीं चूज किया क्योंकि गोल्ड ऑफन डिसीव्स विद द फॉल्स अपीयरेंस विद द शाइनी लुक. So it will be, of course, strength, manliness, and bravery. See, 17, number C. 18, what is referred to as crisp, snaky, golden locks? एट प्रेजेंट इससे ये खत्म कर लूं फिर इतना सारा क्वेश्चंस अभी पता नहीं कब डिस्कस करेंगे. So 18, the golden tresses of Portia, no. The false hair that men wear, no. The golden colored locks on the caskets, no. So the false hair that women wear, option number C. Okay, 18C. Number 19. Just a minute, I'll shorten the screen a bit. What is meant by the skull that bred them in the sepulchre? I have already said heads out. Important scenes I have already mentioned. Class को पहले से देखो आपको मिल जाएगा. What is meant by the skull that bred them in the sepulchre? The false hair worn by women. 16 question is in which part? All from the same act and scene. No? We are doing the second one. Act 3, scene 2. Dhanush and whoever is asking for important questions. I have already told you the important scenes, the important acts, important prose and poetry. पहले से देखो आपको मिल जाएगा. False hair worn by woman. So this one will be belong to a dead line. The golden locks of women will become dust. Is incorrect. Beauty of Elizabethan women is fake. No. False hair worn by women would also turn grey. No. 19, option number A. Next, number 20. How does Bassanio confirm that he has won the lottery of caskets? No, Shylock's character, if it is asked, you can use the whole of the play, no problem. But if it is mentioned from particularly this particular scene or act, if it is mentioned, then you mention according to the act and scene. Okay, so how does Bassanio confirm that he has won the lottery of caskets? He asks the public to confirm that he has won. He asks Portia to confirm it by returning his kiss. Of course, option number B. Very good. So 20 will be option number B. Most welcome, Shayan Nandi. Brother Gaming, you can just rewind the video a bit, you will get the previous one. Bassanio chose lead casket because thank you so much, Rayan Bhatt. Bassanio chose lead casket because It was more in weight, of course not. It looked more compact. What the hell is this? Its color resembled the dress worn by Portia. Incorrect. Option number B, 21. 22. What did Bassanio say when he saw the portrait of Portia? Number 22. Shivani, I cannot provide you the PDF. These question papers that we discussed, they are question papers provided to me by the subscribers only to the mail. Okay, so किसी ने ये PDF मुझे send किया था, उसी का paper we are discussing. I cannot share somebody else's PDF to somebody else. Okay, whatever genuine my unique materials I provide you, you will get it in the website. Okay. हर्षित, इसको फिनिश कर लेते हैं पहले. सब सारे मर्चेंट ऑफ वेनिस का एमसीक्यूज है. What did Bassanio say when he saw the portrait of Portia? Slothskill.com. SLOTHSKILL. Slothskill.com. Okay. What did Bassanio say when he saw the portrait of Portia? अच्छा, वन मोर थिंग आई टेल यू कि इसकी पीडीएफ के साथ इसका आंसर की दिया हुआ है, उसमें 90% आंसर्स आर इनकरेक्ट. ओके, डोंट फॉलो दैट बिकॉज ऑल द आंसर्स ओवर देयर आर इनकरेक्ट. Okay, let's come to it again. What did Bassanio say when he saw the portrait of Portia? It is more beautiful than Portia, right? It is more beautiful than Portia. 23. Who is referred to as infidel by Gratiano? Important scenes I have already told Hitesh and Naitik. थोड़ा सा आगे करके वीडियो देख लो, पहले से देख लो, आपको मिल जाएगा. Yes, correct. The portrait falls short of the real. Correct. Who is referred to as infidel? No, 22 is not confusing. Exactly, the line was written that the picture was better than Portia herself. Thank you so much, Divyansh. No, Mayank, when you read this portion, you will get an idea. Huh? Please explain Act 3. If I start explaining Act 3 now, I will not finish before your exam. वीडियोस डाले हुए हैं, आप जाके प्लेलिस्ट से चेक कर लो. अभी तक अगर आपके पास एक्ट 3 का एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है, it will become difficult to sit for the exam. Go, there is the playlist, you will find Act 3 over there. Check it over there. Okay. Who is referred to as infidel? Infidel is of course somebody who is not a Christian. So Jessica was not a Christian. Okay. So it will be option number B. Yes, Act 3 can also come. Now we have come to Act 3, Scene 3. Okay. What does Shylock ask the jailer to do? What does Shylock ask the jailer to do? Additional gaming, हाँ वही कर लो, डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाओ, मेरे मुंह पे देखते रहो, फिर क्वेश्चन पेपर पे भी टीचर के मुंह देखते रहना, ठीक है ना? What does Shylock ask the jailer to do? To request him not to have mercy on Antonio, to guard Antonio closely and see that he does not escape, and to allow him to have his bond, both A and B. It will be, no, I'm getting all incorrect answers. If you check Act 3, Scene 3, the first speech you will see, he says, it is not D, both A and B is incorrect. To request him not to have mercy, he says, do not request him to have mercy. Okay. So it will be option number B, to guard Antonio closely and see that he does not escape. Okay, wait 1 second. Yes, number 2. Who is described by Shylock as a fool and why? Bassanio as he spends his money foolishly, Antonio as he lends money without interest. Of course, we are practicing, any question can come from here. Lorenzo as he wants to take his money by marrying his daughter, Gratiano as he blindly follows his master. Correct. Who is described as a fool and why? Of course, Antonio as he lends money without interest. What does Shylock mean when he says, beware my fangs? Naina Roy, we are discussing these questions for a single reason, that these questions are good and it can come in your exam. Okay, so what does Shylock mean when he says, beware my fangs? Of course, beware my revenge and I will have my point. Very good. Number 4. What does Shylock say, blaming the jailer for bringing Antonio out of prison? For he is too naive to yield to Antonio's request. He is being unjust in yielding. In yielding to Antonio's request, he is not aware of the laws. He accuses him of favoritism in yielding to Antonio's request. Of course, option number D, accuses him of favoritism. Number 5. Which trait of Shylock's personality is revealed in this scene? Don't write this jailer spelling like that. It is normal jailer. You can write with Jail. Alright, Swastik. Which trait of Shylock's personality is revealed in this scene? His passion for inflicting pain, his determination to avenge. Of course, option number B is the correct one. Next, number 6. According to Antonio, why does Shylock seek his life? He is too naive to yield to Antonio's request. No, it is directly given. No, that you, how can you just bring that person from jail just because he is a Christian? That is why. So, number 6, because Antonio helps Shylock's debtors to move out of his clutches. Correct, option number C. जो भी सीन के बारे में, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सीन के बारे में पूछ रहे हो, ऑलरेडी आई हैव डिस्कस्ड. यू कैन replay the video, you will get it. Okay, many a times I've already said, if we keep repeating the same thing कि कौन सा scenes important है, तो I will never be able to finish the MCQs. Okay, so pay attention to this. Later on फिर से video play करके सुन लेना कौन सा important scenes है. Who are the strangers referred to in this scene? The traders and businessmen from other countries doing business in Venice, the traders and businessmen of Venice cheated by Shylock, traders and businessmen saved by Antonio, and traders, businessmen who want to save Antonio. Of course, the traders and businessmen from other countries doing business in Venice. This is important. Okay. I don't think I will be doing MCQs on prose and poetry. Already chapter wise MCQs दिए हुए हैं, वो देख लेना. Okay. What final wish does Antonio express before he would die? To pay all the debt he owes to Shylock, to meet Bassanio's beloved Portia, to fulfill Shylock's desire to have his bond, to see his friend Bassanio. Scene 4. Act 3, Scene 4. Final wish क्या है? To see his friend Bassanio. Number 9. Which trait of Portia's personality is revealed in this scene? Which trait of Portia's personality is revealed in this scene? It is scene 3. Okay. Number 9. Antonio's sympathetic attitude to sympathetic attitude. How can this be true? Incorrect. Which trait of Antonio's personality is revealed? His passive attitude towards life. Okay. His passive attitude, that means full scene you will see he is repeatedly saying that you cannot help me. Shylock will of course take what he wants, so it will be option number 9b. 10. Why did not Shylock accept any amount of money in lieu of the bond? Number 10, you are saying D, because he wanted to inflict pain. Because he had a large amount of money? No. No love for money? Of course, no. Wanted to take revenge for the elopement? No. Option number D, because he wanted to inflict pain on Antonio. Because he hated him so much that he wanted to inflict pain on Antonio. Now we are doing Act 3, Scene 4. Okay. As much time it takes, we are going to finish all the acts and scenes. Okay, all the questions we have done till 3. We have 4, 5, Act 4, Scene 1, Scene 2, and Act 5 also. So we will do all the questions. There are lot many questions, but keep doing it. You will finish it. और अगर किसी को किसी और चैप्टर प्रैक्टिस करना है तो वो पढ़ के फिर आ जाओ, फिर चेक कर लो ये MCQs. Who is referred to as a true gentleman in this scene? It will be true gentleman. Who is this true gentleman? Of course, Antonio. Number 2. Why is the gentleman in need of relief? Why does he need help? Gamers Desi haven't done Act 5. थोड़ा सा मतलब just go through it once, and I will do MCQs from here so that also you can practice. No, there were more than 17 questions, Harshit. So why is the gentleman in need of relief? Forfeiture of the bond, Shylock's insistence. Yes, of course. Forfeiture of the bond and Shylock's insistence. Number 3. Why is Lorenzo referring? Who is Lorenzo referring to as lover of my bond, lover of my lord, your husband? Number 3. Who is Lorenzo referring to? Of course, this is Bassanio. Number 3A. Number 4. Which work is referred to in this scene? Which work? The act of choosing the correct casket by Bassanio, the act of sending Bassanio to help Antonio, act of persuading Shylock to give up his bond, act of marrying Bassanio. Of course, the act of sending Bassanio to help Antonio. Option number B. Okay, next one. Which of the following characteristics of Portia is not reflected in this scene? Lover of my, yes, correct. So which of the following characteristics of Portia is not reflected in the scene? Number 5. Correct. Option number D. Her romantic nature is philanthropic. Of course, she helps others without knowing who that person is. She is generous. She loves Bassanio, so she says that people like Bassanio would also be good. So love for Bassanio is also true, not romantic. Which quality of, because in this particular scene it is asked. That's why. Okay. Next, which quality of Portia is compared to Antonio in this scene? Correct. Lover of my lord, your husband. That will be Antonio. This is my mistake. Antonio. Okay. Number 3 is incorrect. Next, number 6. Which quality of Portia is compared to Antonio in this scene? Which quality of Portia? Love for Bassanio, selfless generosity, wit, both A and B. Which quality of Portia is compared to Antonio? Of course, it is number D, both A and B. Love for Bassanio and generosity. Very good. Not wit, but A and B. Number 7. What shall Portia not repent now? To help Bassanio's friend Antonio with all her wealth. संभावी पांडे एक्ट 3 सीन 2 का एक्सप्लेनेशन वीडियो देखो, वहां से सारे मिल जाएंगे आपको एक्सप्लेनेशन व्हाई ही डिड नॉट चूज द गोल्ड कास्केट. To help Bassanio's friend Antonio with all her wealth, to marry Bassanio, to allow Nerissa to marry Gratiano, to declare everything she has, to help Bassanio's friend with all her wealth. Okay, option number A. Dhanush Raj, don't waste your time, dear. Don't waste your time. Okay. You're just wasting your time because whatever you are commenting, I'm not going to reply to anything of that sort. Okay. Just don't waste your time. Do something if you are young, if you are a student. Just go play PUBG if you are not studying. If you are not a student, if you have just come here because a young teacher is teaching and you find disturbing the students and teacher is entertaining to you, you can continue doing that, but it will not help you in any way. Use this in some other place. Okay. Channelize your energy in doing something good or whatever is entertaining. This is not entertaining, waste of time. Okay, don't do it. So, number 8. Which of the following correctly explains the meaning of an equal yoke of love? Yes, Vidita, the inscriptions are important. Okay, whatever inscriptions are there, those are important. Because according to that, it is judged, that how that person is choosing the casket. The same bond, see, somebody was asking, just a few minutes back, equal yoke of love का meaning क्या है? इसी question में आया है. Number B, the same bond of love shared by Bassanio and Antonio. Number 9, what made Portia conclude that Antonio must be like Bassanio? What made Portia conclude that Antonio must be like Bassanio? Both are extravagant and spendthrifts? No. Both are philanthropists? No. Both lend money without taking interest? No. Both have similarity of features, thoughts and behavior. Number D. Okay. Portia describes whom as honest, true. Who is this person? Honest, true. Lorenzo, Jessica, Balthazar or Bassanio? Which scene will come? I did not make the question paper, dear. I do not know. Okay, I can only tell you whatever is important, whatever you must prepare. That I have already told you. I am discussing as many important questions as possible. from sample papers, from other pre-board papers. Practice them. I hope if you have seriously practiced them, you will be able to score good marks. Of course, Balthazar, honest and true. Number 10, we have come to, I believe, yes, number 11 is also there. What is meant by the husbandry and manage of my house? What is meant by the husbandry and manage of my house? So it is the control and management of cattle in my house, no. Of my husband, no. My husband's work, no. Option number C. 11C. Number 12, what responsibilities does Portia give to Lorenzo? Act 3, Scene 2, Act 4, Scene 1, you cannot leave them anyhow, you have to prepare them and go. The rest of it also you have to read and go because MCQs can come from anywhere. What responsibilities does Portia give to Lorenzo? Stefano's master is Portia and Lancelot's master is Bassanio. What responsibilities does Portia give to Lorenzo? The responsibility of managing her household till she is away. Number 13. What would Portia do till her husband's return? What would Portia do till her husband's return? Number 13. 13. She would pass her days in religious exercises and holy meditation. Number D. Number 14. What was Portia's intention in leaving her home? What was his actual plan? Portia says that she is going to the monastery. Portia actually goes to Venice, and the beginning of her journey was from the ferry. So, to go to Venice to save Antonio by disguising herself as a lawyer. Okay. Next, number 15. Which of the following traits of Portia are highlighted in this scene? Her intelligence and wit. Be careful, okay, with this answer. Be careful. I'm getting incorrect answers. Incorrect answers. Think and say. This is Act 4. Act 3, Scene 4. Think and say. Think and say. Only few correct answers I have got. This proud to be Indian, love Muslim. Actually, I think he or she did not come here to study. Some propaganda maybe, I don't know. But you have answered it correctly. Her intelligent planning and good management. You see why? There are few who have answered it correctly. I am explaining. Highlighted in this scene, this is Act 3, Scene 4. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? उसने plan किया ना कि वो जाएंगे और एंटोनियो को सेव करेंगे. Okay, this was his good plan. And management, she could manage the thing also properly. Whatever. See, when you are telling lies to somebody, that also has to be something that you can believe in, right? So she said something like that to Lorenzo कि Lorenzo उस पे trust करे कि अच्छा ये जा रही है मोनास्ट्री क्योंकि इसके हस्बैंड यहाँ पे नहीं है, बहुत दूर गए हैं. तो वैसे कुछ मतलब she lied that way so that Lorenzo trusted her. Okay, option number B. Okay. Proud to be Indian. Thank you so much. Why would the husbands of Portia and Nerissa not recognize them? Don't keep on sending proud to be an Indian, love Muslim. Not keep on sending the same messages. Okay, here we are not against any religion, nothing. Because here we have come to learn literature. Literature is a subject where we give importance, respect to every single religion. Okay, so there is nothing to talk regarding that over here. So they will be wearing veils to hide their face. They will be dressed as men, one as a doctor of law and the other as the clerk. They will be sitting on the last bench in the court. They will be disguising themselves as comic actors. They'll be dressed as men, very good, as doctor of law and the other as the clerk, as simple as that. 17. I cannot give shout out to anybody. Already I have been talking since the last 1 hour. Okay, so cannot shout out anything over here. Okay, pay attention to the class. How was Portia's disguising herself different from someone else's disguise earlier in the play? ओके जयिता ब्रह्मा जस्ट थोड़ा सा मैंने जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस बोले थे लास्ट क्लास में वो देख के वो थोड़ा सा रिवाइज करके जाओ हो जाएगा. Portia feels delighted in disguising herself as a boy, whereas Jessica felt embarrassed. Very good. Option number A. The right word over here is embarrassed. Okay, not uncomfortable, not lack of self confidence. It is embarrassment. Okay. Next, number 18. Which of the following Portia will not do after reaching her destination? Sorry, Jessica, my mistake. Jessica's elopement is there in the syllabus or not? Jessica eloped and she came so far in Belmont. So that part also थोड़ा सा याद करके रख लो, okay? Because it has come from the scene that you already have in the exam. So which of the following Portia will not do? She will wear a dagger, correct. She will tell fanciful stories of men. She will speak in the husky voice of a youth. She will tell 1,000 lies about her wealth and status. No. Number D is the option over here. Correct. Number 19. How does Portia expect men to react to her quaint lies? As many are here. Okay, I think we have reached 50%. By 10 o'clock, we will finish. Yes, that way this one is also incorrect. Okay, so B is also, if you have written B, that is also another option. Okay, so B and D both are correct over here. Generally, this is a, I think, printing mistake. It should have been women, but B and D both are correct over here. Important appearance of crocodile is important. How does Portia expect men to react to her quaint lies? She expects them to believe. She expects them to believe that she has all the qualities of a young, boastful fellow. Then अरे यार ये मॉली फैन को बाप रे ये कब से अच्छा आई what should I fold my hands and say you are more beautiful. I haven't seen you but maybe you are more beautiful. Of course you are more beautiful. Please do not bother. Okay. Number 19. How does Portia expect men to react to her quaint lies? Option number not C, Dhanush, it is option number A. She expects them to believe that she has left school. Okay. Next, after 19, number 20, which traits of Portia's character is similar to Antonio, which is highlighted in this scene? Which trait of Portia's character is similar to Antonio? Number 20. Very easy. I got A and C also. Her argumentative skills. No, not D. This is incorrect. Her boastful nature. No. Her immaturity. She is not immature. Her selfless generosity. Simplest. C. Correct, Raj. I cannot laugh. Believe me, I seriously cannot laugh. There is some tremendous problem with me. Okay. I cannot help. I have to have a serious face. I don't know why. After I meet people like you, my face, I cannot smile. I have stopped smiling. What is Lancelot? अच्छा, scene 5 में बहुत ही कम questions हैं. Okay. So let's finish this. What is Lancelot discussing and with whom? Harshit Gaming, don't worry, keep practicing. पता चले कि easy question आ जाए exam में. Okay. So Lancelot discussing Jessica's future. Lancelot is discussing Jessica's future plans of marrying Lorenzo. Lancelot is discussing, so Act 3 will be option number B. Discussing with Jessica the question of her salvation, that whether she will go to heaven or not. Okay, not D. Okay. Next, according to Lancelot, who is to be blamed for Jessica's conversion? It is not required to mention everything. Maximum 3 to 4 marks question will come. No, so just remember a few points. What are the things she saw in the market and all. Yes, mercy is important. Act 4, scene 1. If to completely it is important. So I have provided you line by line explanation. Check the website. Do not waste time. Check the website. You will get all. Lancelot, who is to be blamed for Jessica's conversion? Of course, Lorenzo. Next, number 3. How would Jessica's conversion to Christianity affect the price of homes? Okay. Her conversion would reduce the price of hogs, would affect the price of hogs, raise the price of hogs. None of the above. Of course, it will raise the price of hogs. Next, number 4. How does Jessica hope to escape damnation? Highly, excited about the people's, excitement seeing him. If somebody is very excited to see you, you will be, booming with enthusiasm, happiness, right? How does Jessica hope to escape damnation? Number C, by being converted to Christianity by her husband. Number 5, this is, I believe, the last question from here. So, which conflict is referred to in this scene? Same. Raj, it is same. Okay. Pig meat. P-I-G, pig meat. Okay. Conflicts between Christians and Jews would be the best option over here. Although here we are also discussing about right and wrong. Remember Lancelot and Lorenzo, they were discussing whether it is right or wrong. But the best option would be the conflict between the Christians and the Jews. Okay. Number C is completely incorrect. Whoever has said A and B, if you have written, B is the best option. C can also be taken as a correct one. Okay, so let's start with this is the end of Act 4. Act 3. We have completed Act 3. Now Act 4 we will start, and if you want to drink some water, you can drink, and then we will start with Act 4. Okay. This kind of a question is not going to come, Abhishek Kular, okay, because we do not have the whole idea ki why they were fickle minded. We can simply call the people fickle minded who previously thought that the action would be good for the society, but later on they had certain misconceptions, or they thought somehow it was not the right thing to do by the patriot, and their hero turned into a villain. Okay, that is the only thing that we can write over here. It will not come as a full 3 mark question. Act 4 scene 1, चलो start करते हैं. Act 4 is very important. What do we mean by hour upon it old carrion? This is some incorrect. Just check the question that you are asking. Some word is missing over there. How does the Duke define Shylock in the trial scene? Pen stand behind me. How does the Duke define Shylock in the trial scene? Promila Chetri, figures of speech. Yesterday we had discussed. You can check that. Okay, many videos we have discussed. Every single poem video we have discussed what are the figures of speech over there. Okay. Stony adversary. Stony adversary is not mentioned in the option, so it will be inhuman range. Stony adversary मतलब जिसका heart stone जैसा है, who is very cruel hearted, no love, no sympathy for anybody. Number 2, which of the following words best describe the Duke's attitude towards Shylock? Duke का attitude क्या है? विनीता शारदा, चुप नहीं हो सकती हूँ मैं. It is impossible for me. Neither can I smile nor can I be quiet. Okay, you can do one thing. You can just turn down the volume. You can just switch off this channel and go and listen to some music. Okay. Because of the loopholes that freaky guy, because of the loopholes that into that Portia found in the bond. Okay, about no mention of pound of bleeding Antonio. Okay, no mention of taking more or less than 1 pound. Okay, all that. Annoyance means angry. Okay, when you are annoyed with somebody, when you do not like somebody, which of the following words best describe the Duke's attitude? Of course, what? It is C, annoyance. He did not like Shylock for what he was doing. You can skip me, Molly. Okay, there is no scene or act that you can skip. You can skip my video itself. Then all of a sudden you will show mercy and repentance. Who says these words and to whom? So it is option number Duke to, then all of a sudden you will show mercy and repentance, Duke to Shylock. Okay. Suddenly till the end you will hold it, and right before taking the pound of flesh you will show mercy. Number 4. According to the Duke, what is meant by a moiety of the principle? Proud to be Indian. Do one thing, just type the letter once. Okay. If you are typing it a number of times, it will not show over here. At least expect 10-15 more marks than that. According to the Duke, what is meant by a moiety of principle? A portion of the original sum borrowed. Option number A. Next, who according to the Duke has been so huddled on his back? So huddled on his back. ये किसके साथ हुआ था? Antonio, Shylock, Bassanio, Portia. Correct, of course, Antonio huddled on his back. Number 6, according to the Duke, who among the following will have pity for Antonio's condition? According to the Duke, who among the following will have pity for Antonio's condition? Venetians, Turks, and Tartars, Romans, none of these. Not 5A, not the Venetians. It will be Turks and Tartars. Remember, learn who these people are. Asiatic races who were thought to be very cruel, no mercy in their hearts. Okay. Why they are referred to over here? Because according to the Duke, if even the condition of Antonio calls for mercy even in the hearts of the Turks and Tartars. Okay. So you should also be able to show mercy. By our holy Sabbath, ये holy Sabbath का मतलब क्या है? Seventh day of Jewish week, holy book, holy Lord Bethanio, holy Grail Shiloh. Very good, option number A, the seventh day of the Jewish week. It can come as a subjective question also. Number 8, let them be free, marry them to their heirs. Who are them referred to in the given line? The animals purchased by Jews, the progeny of Christians, the slaves purchased by Christians, the progeny of Jews. Yes, seventh day is Saturday, Sam. Option number C, correct. The slaves purchased by Christians. Okay. Number 9, according to Shylock, how do the Christians treat their slaves? There is nothing like that. You can attempt any, the one that is easier. Okay. So according to Shylock, how do the Christians treat their slaves? They do not give them rich food. This is good. They make them do servile tasks. This is also right. They have to sweat by carrying heavy loads. This is also correct. So option number D. Shayanonti, there is nothing like that. You can opt any. Okay. If you have written the correct points in a complete sentence, you will score full marks. नो ड्यूक अलग से कोई स्लेव्स नहीं परचेज करते हैं. क्रिश्चियंस का तब कम्युनिटी में ऐसा था कि सर्वेंट्स परचेज कर सकते थे वो लोग. ओके, जस्ट लाइक एनिमल्स. यू यूज इन एब्जेक्ट एंड इन स्लेविश पार्ट्स. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एब्जेक्ट एंड स्लेविश पार्ट्स? Marking no lines matlab Shant did not get you. This will be option number no option, yes, option number B, mean and servile tasks. Okay, not D. Number 11, what according to Shylock is dearly bought? So this is a pound of flesh. 11, option number A. Okay. So we have done Act 4 Scene 1. Act 4 Scene 1 का बहुत सारा questions है. I have already discussed many. MCQ series में जो playlist है वहाँ पे भी आपको मिल जाएगा. Now let's move to Act 4 Scene 2. Okay, slowly we are coming to an end. I believe half an hour more. I think we can finish it. Okay. Whom did Portia ask to show Nerissa Shylock's house? धनुष एक काम कर लो, अलग अलग से नहीं पूछ के एकदम से फिर से क्लास 10 शुरू कर दो. फिर एकदम एक्ट 3 सीन 1 सीन 2 सीन 3 सीन 4 सीन 5 ऐसे करते करते तब आप पहुंच जाना आईसीएसई के बोर्ड तक. ठीक है ना? अभी छोड़ दो एक एक इतना, मतलब नाउ इट इज 10 o'clock. यू आर आस्किंग मी टू एक्सप्लेन एक्ट 4 सीन 1 एक्सप्लेन कर दो, एक्ट 4 सीन 2 एक्सप्लेन कर दो. पता नहीं क्या ही मजाक है आप लोगों को. फ्री में कुछ मिल रहा है, उसका यूज बेनिफिट लेके फिर जाके पढ़ाई करो अगर करना है तो. नहीं तो फिर से क्लास 10 करो, बाकी सारे क्लास 9 के साथ मैं तो फिर भी नेक्स्ट क्लास में कर ही लूंगी, राइट? आई विल अगेन बी टीचिंग यू, सो फिर से वहां से पढ़ लेना. Whom did Portia ask to show Nerissa Shylock's house? Do not type the same message so many times, please. So, whom did Portia ask to show Nerissa Shylock's house? This is Cristiano. Number B. Number 2. Why did Portia refuse to join Bassanio for dinner? Number of lines in the essay? No, it does not matter. So, why did Portia refuse to join Bassanio for dinner? Option number C. She wanted to reach Belmont before her husband. Correct. Number 3. But we will outface and outswear them too. Who says these words and to whom? Portia to Nerissa, Portia to Bassanio, Nerissa to Lorenzo, Antonio to Bassanio. Of course, Portia to Nerissa. Number 4. Sir, I wish to speak to you. Who wishes to speak and to whom? Bassanio to Shylock. Shylock. अच्छा यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक है. This one will be Nerissa to Gratiano. Okay. Yes, it will be Nerissa to Gratiano, option number D. So we have finished Act 4 scene, both the scenes, Act 4 scene 1 and scene 2. Let's start with Act 5 scene 1. Let's see if we can finish this in half an hour. Okay. The last act of the play takes place at which of the following places? A or C? Confused? Not A or C, it will be option number D. Sneha Ghosh. So, in Portia's garden, very good. The last act of the play takes place because the rest of it is not possible. Not in Venice, not in Rialton. Again, Shylock's house is in Venice only. So, this is not possible. Next, number 2. Which of the following is not a part of this act? Romance, harmony, comedy, tension. Lover stories are important because you may be asked the context. It is tension, of course. All tension ends. This has to be made into a tragic comedy, right? So the last scene had to be erased of all tension. So not tension. Who among the following has been described as Troilus' beloved? Troilus and Cressida. So option number B. ऐसा कोई कोई बात नहीं है कि कितना लाइन लिखना है. आपके पास अगर पॉइंट्स हो ठीक से देख लेना. वो सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस आई हैव डिस्कस्ड हाउ टू राइट द आंसर्स, वहां से देख लेना. पॉइंट्स अगर ठीक से लिख लिया तो यू विल गेट मार्क्स. Jessica eloped from Venice to Belmont with whom? Very easy. जो आपका मर्जी. सेक्शन ए कर रहे हो तो पूरा सेक्शन ए फिनिश करो, फिर सेक्शन बी पे जाओ, ऐसे करो. Does not matter whether you are doing section A first or section B. Whichever you want, it depends on you. Of course, Jessica eloped from Venice to Belmont with Lorenzo. Option number A. Mythological references are highly important. Next, number 5. Who among the following ran away in terror on seeing a lion? Mida, Cressida, Queen Dido, Thisbe. Option number D. Thisbe. No, she saw the lion. Who was Queen Dido's beloved whom she asked to come back to Carthage? Those who have not prepared Act 5 properly, ये questions थोड़ा सा कर लो MCQ से, थोड़ा सा idea आ जाएगा. Who was Queen Dido's beloved whom she asked to come back to Carthage? Correct. Option number B. Number 7. Who among the following has been referred to as a little shrew? What does it mean? Number 7. Correct. Option number C. Jessica, a bad-tempered woman. While they were talking about the lovers, Lorenzo had said this. Which of the following mythological characters committed suicide? Who committed suicide over here? Write the answer only once. Michael, I could not read your name. Write it only once, otherwise your message will not show. Okay? Only once. Write the single letter A or single letter B, not B, 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 B like that. Okay? Which of the following mythological characters committed suicide? Queen Ditto, no. Aeneas, Medea, Pyramus. Pyramus. Okay? Option number D. Number 9. According to Stefano, what was his mistress doing during her absence from home? What was his mistress doing according to Stefano? Okay, this is an important question. Think and say. This can come in your exam. Vaibhav Agarwal, ask me in the end. I will tell your answer. Okay. So, studying holy books in a monastery? No, that's why I said this is incorrect. Answer is visiting roadside church. A. Asana, uh, Prax, Shruti Mishra, they have written it correctly. Sarah Jasmine also. Number 10. According to Lorenzo, what effect does music have on animals? Very good. They become quiet and calm. They become quiet and calm. Number 11. According to Lorenzo, the man who does not love music is fit for which of the following? Melancholy, treachery, bravery, loyalty. Number 11. How to answer? What is it? How to answer? I just missed it. Write your question once again. That comes to my mind actually. Whatever comes to my mind, I do not think what example I'll give you. Whatever comes to my mind, I'll say. So it will be number 11 will be treachery, option number B. Okay. Number 12. Why can't human beings hear the music of the heavens? Melancholy का मतलब है when you are sad about something. Okay. Why can't human beings hear the music of the heavens? Because they are immortal, मतलब human beings are immortal. Why option C? No. Number 12. The human body is perishable. Remember, it is mentioned. Yes, muddy vesture. Who said this? Eris. Muddy vestures of decay. Very good. Exactly this line. Option number A. Number 13. What was the effect of Orpheus's music on the trees and rocks upon Olympus? Treachery मतलब like treacherously you मतलब backstabbing quality जिसको होता है ना. Yes, it will be saved. The live class will be saved later on also you can watch. So what was the effect of Orpheus's music? It will be option number B, not C. Move from place to place. Okay. Number 13 we have done. Number 14. Which of the following is not a trait of a man who has no sense of music? Not a trait of a man. दीपा शॉर्ट स्टोरी का एमसीक्यू पोएम का एमसीक्यू ऑलरेडी है. आप एमसीक्यू का जो प्लेलिस्ट है वहां से देख लेना. ओके. Yes, of course, option number A, harmony. Number 15, whenever Jessica listens to sweet music, what effect does it have on her? बार्स ऑफ रेज मतलब जो केज होता है उसका जो बार्स बार्स है उसको मतलब दैट बर्ड कैन नॉट कम आउट ऑफ दैट केज नो सो दैट बर्ड इज एंग्री एंड कैन ओनली बी rage means what anger he can only be angry he cannot come out he cannot escape from that cage okay he's barred from coming out number 15 option number C of course she becomes sad okay remember it was mentioned I could not be merry. What was personified by Erebus? This question also somebody asked me. Personified by Erebus. No, she said that she could not be merry. Okay, this line is mentioned. So she cannot be merry, matlab she of course is sad, the opposite of it. Thank you so much, Shayan Nondi. These are the few things that I love about the live class. Last 2 hours we are going on doing this. Okay, after so many classes, so many private classes. So it is hectic for me, but still, if you score good marks in your exam, I would be highly happy. That's the only thing I can expect. What was personified by Erebus? Of course, it is darkness. Number 17. What is referred to by the word orb? What is the meaning of the word orb? So, heavenly body. Orb का मतलब है heavenly body. 17 is option number B. Number 18. According to Portia, music sounds much better to listen when it is dash heard by night, heard by day, heard by dawn, heard by evening. Fatehdeep, check near the end when Lorenzo speaks about music, that big paragraph, you will find it there. Okay. So, heard by day, no, heard by night. Okay, 18, option number A. Number 19. 18, option number A. According to Nerissa, what gives music its melodious quality? Surya Kiran, thank you so much. It is the hellish darkness, underground, all this. Okay. So it will be 19, number C, silence. Okay. Next, number 20. According to Portia, when will nightingale's singing appear no better than the wren's singing? Wren मतलब hen. इन दोनों का साउंड सेम जैसा हो जाएगा कब? Very good. By daylight they will sound the same. Nightingale song from the name only नाइट में अच्छे लगते हैं. रेन का म्यूजिक मॉर्निंग में अच्छे लगते हैं. इन दोनों का सेम हो जाएगा अगर डे लाइट में नाइटिंगेल भी स्टार्ट सिंगिंग. He knows me by my harsh voice. Who knows whom? Thank you so much, Fatehdeep. Number 21. He knows me by my harsh voice. Correct. Lorenzo knows Portia by the harsh voice. Number 22. Now truly, Graciano, you have given your wife a just cause for grief. Who says these words? Nerissa, Portia, Bassanio, Lorenzo. No, number 22 is not C, it is Portia, number B. Number 23. Who says I am the unhappy subject of these quarrels? I think around 5 to 8 questions are left. Who says I am the unhappy subject of these quarrels? 23 is Antonio. Option number D. 24. I once did lend my body for his wealth. Who lent his body and for whom? Yes, 23D is correct. Number 24. Correct. It will be Antonio for Bassanio. Option number B. 24 is done. I believe this one will be the last page, 25. How did Gratiano describe the ring given to him by Nerissa? Describe कैसे किए? Insignificant ring बोला कि beautiful ring बोला, circle without any color बोला कि highly priced ring बोला? Already told Shruti, पहले से check करो, बहुत बारी I have already said, let's not talk about it again. 25, of course, 25 will be highly priced ring, of course not. It will be option number, not a beautiful ring, it will be option number A, insignificant ring of small value. 26, what proof when Gratiano got frustrated about Nerissa constantly quarreling no, at that time? What proof did Portia give to show that she was a lawyer and Nerissa her clerk at the court? Write only once, okay? Those who are writing the answers, write only once. 26 will be a letter from Bellario in Padua. Okay. Number 27. How did Portia give a living to Antonio? That means something that would allow Antonio to live. He became bankrupt, no? So she gave him some living. What was it? That Jason story is there, no? That he um, went to went on a voyage to get the golden magical fleece of the ram. That one. Okay, just like they went to get the golden magical fleece of the ram, they have come here to win Portia. Okay, a legal what proof? No, it was not given. No, letter from Bellario was given. Proof that Portia was only the lawyer. Read the question, you will understand. 27 will be by giving him a letter saying that his ships are safe. 27 option number C. 28. I promised I will finish it by 10 o'clock. I have done it. Almost it is done. By 10 o'clock we will be over with it so that you can prepare for your wherever you have doubts. Okay. So 28. What was the special deed of gift? Legal deed from Shylock promising all his property. No, not B. Legal deed from Shylock promising all his property to Jessica and Lorenzo. Number 29. What is meant by manna? Somebody had asked before. I already gave you the answer that time only. Now just tell me over here. 29. स्पेशल डीड ऑफ गिफ्ट में रिंग डायमंड रिंग कैसे आएगा कहां से आ गया डायमंड रिंग heavenly food will be 29 option number C 30 this is the last question from here what was the manna which Lorenzo was talking about what is it actually yes 29 is option number C 30 will be option number Legal deed from Shylock bequeathing one half of his property to Lorenzo and Jessica. Forfeiture of Shylock's bond, that is not Manna. Upcoming marriage, they are already married. Special gift from Bassanio, no, that is Shylock's gift, no. So legal deed, 30, option number A. So although the answers are given, there are many mistakes in this answer script. I have checked already. So those who have the PDF, don't go by the answers. You can come here and check the answers from here. Okay. Yes, 29 is C. So that is all from here. Those who are new to the channel, my name is Reshmi Mukherjee. We discuss literature, language topics, English literature and language, and all your topics are already discussed over here in the playlists. If you aren't prepared with Bluebeard or whichever chapter, वहाँ पे जाके ओपन करके वो रीड कर लो. वहाँ पे फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच सब कुछ मिल जाएगा आपको. Okay, and website is Slothskill. You will find written materials over here. Act 4 Scene 1 का पूरा explanation, question answers मिलेगा. Telegram channel you can find in the description box and join. And about the private classes, they will start from April and we will stop admitting any student after the month of May. Okay, because we will start the session. So if you are interested, you can write to this mail ID. Mention your class, state and number of desired classes. These are the class timings that we have: live classes and recorded classes. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. See the timings and can join at that time. Today we have started early because we had a lot to discuss to our constant class. Okay. So offers, free offers, you can share your question papers, language papers, 9, 11 as of now. 10 exam खत्म हो जाएगा, फिर बाद में continue with the classes. 11, 12 का classes continue करो. So send clear pictures of your doubts to this email ID. Okay. So that's all. So I hope you will be able to score good marks and there will be no doubts in the exam. Once your exam is over, we will discuss the paper maybe tomorrow, okay, or on Thursday. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. Most welcome. All the best to everybody. Okay, I believe you will be able to score good marks if you have prepared properly from my channel. Then also those who are taking private classes from me, I believe they will also be able to score good marks. And free का classes जो भी ले रहे हो, अगर seriously किए हो तो उसको भी अच्छा ही marks मिलेगा. No, don't worry. Okay, that's all. Thank